Okay, good day everyone, and welcome to Primary School Masterclass. And this is a very special video because this is the video where I investigated the effects of healthy eating and unhealthy eating on student performance. As you can see there, it says healthy eating for primary students. And we have a special guest. Her name is Candida Khan, and she is a nutrition coach and registered dietitian. She has been making waves in our country. And you know what? You're going to hear a lot about her as she speaks in the video. So if you want to continue seeing these videos, please subscribe to Primary School Masterclass on YouTube and you'll be able to get these videos. Don't forget to click the notification bell. And every month we try to do a special video. There is a video every week, an educational video every week. But these little aspects, these little elements need to focus on. And we want to get as much as we can done so our students can have the best possible chance of excelling in the exams and all that they aspire to be. So thank you for viewing this video. Three things we're going to look at would be how much does diet affect academic success? What foods should students eat or avoid? And what is the impact of sugar and energy drinks? And let me give God some glory here. It says in 3 John chapter 1 and 2, Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayst prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prospereth. So, the beginning of this year, it's a good New Year's resolution to be healthy. Okay? But thank you again for looking at this video. There are 4 extensions of Primary School Masterclass: Creative Writing, Language Arts, Mathematics, and Masterclass de Espanol. So let's get into the video.
So good day everyone. My name is Thin Babaram and I am the coordinator for Primary School Masterclass, the elite online educational academy of the Caribbean. And I have with me here a very special young woman, a person who I follow a lot on social media. And not only is she knowledgeable and an expert in her field, but she is amazingly enthusiastic and confident in her wisdom, right? And she shares this wisdom freely, and it is making a tremendous impact in our country. I don't know if she knows how much of an impact it is, but we all know it's very, very difficult to have a healthy lifestyle, and
Yeah.
diet is very, very important in that. So I have with me Miss Candida Khan, also affectionately known as Didi, the Trini dietitian. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So welcome. It is
That's so sweet.
okay. I'm so happy and grateful that you're on this call. Anything I missed?
Well, I'm a dietitian nutritionist. I have my consultancy, I have
Mm-hmm.
organic products, but again, the aim is just to help persons to basically have better health through lifestyle changes because health is wealth and you can't do anything without it.
Excellent. Great. So so uh teaching the kids, I have seen throughout the years. Now I'm doing it in a big way. What I mean, like taking a lot more students. It started with me teaching my cousins, but I took on students as I went through university, and it wasn't really a major thing for me. But I've had a lot of success with these students, and sometimes
That's good.
I've sometimes I've seen a drop in their performance, and I try to work with the parent and try to figure out what really caused that, and we try to investigate. And sometimes it's due, yeah, it's sometimes due to the snacks, sometimes due to not only what they eat, but the time they eat, you know. So,
Yeah.
so I just wanted to ask you, how important is diet really?
Yeah, I mean, you are what you eat, right? You are what you drink, you are your daily routine.
Hmm.
So basically, I think a lot of us think of diet in the wrong way. And that's why I stopped using diets with anything that I do. And I just focus on certain lifestyle changes because it encompasses everything that you do throughout the day. So, whatever your routine is, in terms of, like you said, timing of meals is very important. What you eat and getting a good balance. What is balance? Understanding all the food groups, what your body needs, all of that is very important. How much water you should drink, hydration status. So, in terms of, like, lifestyle, it's more of like everything that encompasses what your body needs to survive. And yes, whatever you do in your routine or in your day is going to impact your performance. So even something as simple as lacking sleep is going to impact the student's performance negatively. If they have like a burnout and they study too hard, that is going to impact their performance negatively. So it really depends on, like you said, what is happening at that point in time. But yeah, it takes like a lot to function effectively, and that's why it's more of like, it's not only about the diet per se, like what you put into your body, but it's about everything, like timing, exercise, stress, mental health, sleep, everything. It encompasses, like, a healthy body. And of course, without health, you can't really do anything. If your body and your health is going down because of certain things that are changing, it will definitely impact your performance.
Okay. Wow, I didn't know. I knew everything was important, but like how you said it there, like it's like a gel, like you get all these different factors, and you need to be
Yeah,
conscientious on each and every one, can't falter on one. So s-
exactly.
so yeah, so this is videos from my students as well. Okay, so they can look at this, but generally parents would just say, okay, we just eat a balanced diet, and
Hmm.
breakfast is the most important meal of the day. But it doesn't go more than that. It doesn't go more than
Hmm.
that, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I mean, because breakfast is the first meal of the day, it is important because that is where you would supply your body with something after you're coming out from sleep, which is going to be basically a fasting state. So when you're at sleep, you're not eating anything for like the hopefully you're getting 8 hours of sleep and you're not eating anything for that time. So usually when you wake up, hydration is important. Making sure that you eat something to nourish your body is important. And then what are you putting into your body is also important. So like right now, fast food outlets are opening up, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
So in terms of, like, yes, including a lot of oily, deep fried fast food is definitely going to have a negative impact on your brain, on your performance and everything, on the way that you focus. But like you said, balance is key, but it's understanding what balance really is. What does it mean? And for every single person, it is going to be different. That's why I use a personalized approach, because it's who I'm dealing with. What are your likes, dislikes, personal preferences? We are all unique, we are all different, we all have different likes and preferences. So forcing somebody to eat something, definitely wrong way to go. Just because you think that it might be healthy or it might be a better option. Once you have a negative interaction with food and you don't enjoy what you have, it's going to cause stress. I mean, it's not going to lead to a good outcome at all. So, having things in moderation is fine, and alternating with what you like and what your preferences are also good. But if you look at all of the food groups, that's where you get a better balance. If you include a lot more colors, really easy way to make sure that you have a variety of nutrients on your plate. So yes, breakfast is definitely very important, but again, understanding that you can include fast food, but just not every single day for every single meal. And also making, a little better choices if you have deep fried versus barbecue versus grilled, versus, pan fried or pan steamed or something like that. That would be a lot better.
Okay, great. Um, so these foods are being prepared by the parents, not the kids,
Right.
right? So,
Yeah.
um, I want you to also, because you touched on it before, about having the routine, right? So, would you say that, instead of just saying this generic breakfast, lunch, dinner kind of thing, when it comes to
Mhm.
exams, because in my educational career, I learned the importance of diet like later on, like UE, like you know how
Mm.
university could be difficult, and you just
Yes.
you're just studying for exams and deadlines being met, and you just eating anything on the go, you know. Um,
Right, yeah, but that's what's available. I mean, what was
exactly.
available is what like what fast food is available. So
Yeah. All right. So any particular foods, that you think our parents could ensure that our students get for their optimal performance?
yeah, definitely. I mean, again, the main reason why I started to do organic snacks is because snacking is so important in between your meals. It sort of keeps your energy levels, your brain function, your sugars in your blood stable. So once you snack on things that are nutrient dense, that have a lot of fiber, then it will be better for your body, for your immune system, for your energy.
Mm-hmm.
Including fruits every day could be a very, very, of course, very important. Make sure you at least get one fruit. But ask your kids what fruits they like. Don't try
Okay.
to force them to eat things they don't like. Basically, that's just it. They just have to ask them what they like and then choose the fruits that they like and offer it to them. And then that will encourage them to include that in their day. Just one is fine, just choose one. In terms of your meals, colors. So yes, we tend to get quite a lot of carbs and protein depending on if you're vegetarian or if you eat meat, where you would get your protein sources from. But we tend to neglect the veggies. And the veggies are where we would get a lot of dietary fiber from, which helps to basically get rid of the bad fats in our bodies, and it really adds to the wellness of the body. So definitely getting some color in. I mean, there must be some vegetable that kids like, and I mean, I know that there are tons that we probably don't like. Just don't give them those. It's really taking that personalized approach.
Okay, so we got a little problem, technical difficulty there, but no problem. So she was saying, um, basically replace any snacks with nutrient dense foods. Okay, great. I see you now. Cool.
Okay, great.
Nice.
What did you hear last?
Um, just talking about like
The
knowing
fruits and
like knowing your child and making it personal.
exactly.
Yeah.
Good, good, good. Yeah, that will definitely work. So keeping a lot of colors, making sure you get your fruits in, taking breaks. Oh my God, this is like the most important because if you don't take a break or allow your child to take a break at some point, it's like they're just gonna keep crashing. They're just not gonna be able to focus, and it's really going to affect their performance. So taking quite a lot of breaks are actually really, really beneficial, making sure that they drink a lot of water and doing some fun activities, you need to reward kids.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Good. So so replace all those run to Starbucks and I don't know. That seems to be the thing now. You replace you get good high marks in a test, so you run to Starbucks and get
Yeah,
something, you
yeah.
know?
I mean, that could be the reward. So if that is something that your child really wants, and they feel like, yeah, they will work towards that, and that might encourage them to do better on a test. I mean, if it works, it works, right?
Yeah.
It's just because it's a once in a while. It's not like a everyday. The main issue is the Starbucks is just that the drinks are very high in sugar, depending on what you get and where you buy it and whatever. But yeah, I mean, if you want to use things as a reward based on what your child likes, it's once in a while.
Cool. Great, great. You bringing it everything into perspective. Like these are things like we know, but for some
Yeah.
reason we don't implement them. You know, like everybody knows it, but we don't do it in a wise way, and we overlook it, and
Yeah.
we end up not doing it at all. You know.
Yeah, because that's why I developed my consultancy in that way, because the support is needed, the guidance is needed. There's too much misinformation out there. Everyone thinks they know everything about, and the restrictions on the diets are just not necessary. They're not. They put too much pressure. They actually could increase stress, and it could lead to very negative outcomes when you sort of like limit your child because you want him to eat or drink certain things. It could be very stressful for him or her, so get the guidance, I would say. If you really need it, get the guidance to help.
Yeah. All right. Now that we talk about that, what about the foods that we definitely should not be consuming? Right.
I think that will only come into play if you have a chronic disease, or if you have some sort of organ issue, if you had like food allergies, or if certain things that you eat cause like a negative reaction with your skin or your body, and maybe if you have acid reflux. It really depends on the person. But I would just say, don't eat what you don't like. Eat what you like. Right? That's the main thing. And it's only if your body specifically reacts to something, or you have an issue, a health issue that limits you in that way, then you should restrict and avoid. But in terms of everything else, there's not one thing that you should specifically say that you should not have. I honestly believe lifestyle and healthy habits are all about understanding you as a person, understanding what your body likes, understanding what your body needs, and then fitting in the unhealthy with the healthy. It's like a give and take. You want to include both.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. I actually wanted you to make special mention of the energy drinks, actually.
Right.
Because thing happened to me. I was studying, and a couple of my friends were doing the all-night study, last
dear.
minute, and last minute cramming, and this guy, he was just cramming an entire week, and he was fueled by, I think it was Red Bull or Shark energy drink, and he studied what he needed to do, but on the day of the exam, he crashed, and so I want you to make mention of the energy drinks and
and that whole process. I mean, the night before. This is the thing, right? The preparation for an exam should not just be the night before, because you're causing your body to go under severe stress. Honestly, the night before the exam, of course, you need to do your studies and everything, and just do little refreshing cue cards and main points, but sleep is so important.
Right.
It's not that you could go into exam without sleep and then think that your performance is going to be there. It's not, and then crash after. It's not that. It doesn't work that way at all. You're putting your body under so much stress that it could actually lead to health issues, right? Like the ones I mentioned with acid reflux and all those other things. You could get high blood pressure, you could get diabetes if you're doing this consistently. So energy drinks basically have a lot of caffeine, which increases your heart rate significantly. And sometimes it really doesn't have a good impact depending on how much you drink and how often you drink it. But I would say stick to water Water is your best friend. Water is fantastic to keep you hydrated. If you need to stay up for a little while, I mean, organic teas would work. That's why I got my like green tea. It really depends on what teas that you like. You could drink some teas. You could do some little snacks or little treats, but sleep is more important than anything else. So make sure that you study before, prep yourself before, don't wait overnight. That whole thing is just a very bad formula.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So anything you would like to say to the kids? Because the kids I have, they're very mature. Like I speak with them like
Yeah.
like adults. I know they have their limitations, but in terms of their ability to be coachable and teachable, they're working towards it. All my kids that I have right now, they understand the SCA exam, which can be
Yeah.
very uh I can use the word traumatic, very difficult time, especially for the parents as well. So anything
Yeah.
that you want to say to the kids to encourage them and the
Yeah, of course.
parents as well? Yeah.
Yeah, because honestly, like the health of a child starts young. I mean, even from birth moving upwards, and right now there's so many different issues in terms of chronic diseases that kids get as well, like the diabetes, hypertension, all these things. So it really matters. I would just say, you know, try not to stress so much. Do your work, but take breaks. Make sure you drink water. Water is very important. Make sure you get your sleep. Do at least one fun activity every day, whatever you like to do, if it's gaming, if it's watching a movie. You need to reward yourself so that you feel good, and that will help you to function better. For the parents, you know, try not to force your kids to do anything. Offer them, ask them what they want to eat, and then you could choose how to balance their plate with, you know, they include your favorite veggies or at least one veggie, carbs, and then your protein sources. Make sure that they have healthy snack options in between. Treat them once in a while when they're performing well. Work out a schedule that, you know, gives them breaks, and, you know, they could function a lot better with it. It's basically a routine. But you also, as parents, have to relax too, because stress with everyone is going to cause like tension, and, you know, it's all going to lead to a catastrophe. So you take care of yourself as well, and then take care of your kids, and you also have to keep hydrated, get enough sleep. All of that comes into play, because once parents are stressed, then it will go down the line, you know. So parents also have to be well.
Yeah, that's so true. This is why I'm doing all this now, because like they want to get every small detail that would work in your favor. You know, I don't want to do it close to the exam time. So now we could learn from your wisdom from this and be able to implement it. So those months coming up to the exam, you know, we in a flow. You know, everything become
Right.
automatic. You don't really need to think
Exactly.
about all these external factors and things that happen. And everything is so unpredictable now with the coronavirus, you know. So
Yeah.
so yeah, that's it. So that's it. So thank you for your time. This is
Thanks.
this is again, I'm so happy and grateful for you being on this call here. I'm gonna share your contact information. Anybody wants to contact you,
Yes.
you can be contacted on 1-868-480
Great.
5380, and
Yes.
you have a Facebook page, you are an
Yes.
Instagram and a YouTube channel as well.
Yeah, but I had to keep up with YouTube. I haven't been posting much.
I keep up with YouTube. I saw your last video on stew chicken. Yes.
Yeah, I want to do doubles next.
Yeah. Yeah. That should go
Yeah, it's a
viral.
double.
Well, that should go viral.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be good or bad, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Great. And your email is also Didi's Nutrition Consultancy at gmail.com. Okay.
Yes.
All right, guys. So thank you for your time and have a great day. God bless you. Thanks again.
Thanks so much for
Thanks.
having me. Bye. Remember, eat
Alright.
healthy, stay happy.
Okay, guys, awesome. So I hope you got a lot of information from that that will benefit you. If you want to get into contact with Candida, her social media is listed there. You can just pause the video. So her Instagram is there, her Facebook, as well as her YouTube channel. Okay. And also all the information that she listed there will be summarized in the description of this video. So just look on the description below and you should see some summarized points that she mentioned in the video. So thank you for viewing this video. If you want to get into contact with me, you can call or WhatsApp me at 1-868-713-6860. Email primaryschoolmasterclass@yahoo.com. And I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So have a blessed day, guys, and all the best for this new year. Also, if you want to subscribe, please do subscribe to the Primary School Masterclass channel and leave a like, leave a comment. I would love to hear your thoughts and comments on this video. And also you can freely share it with anyone whom you think is going to benefit from this as well, parents or students. So this video is for parents and students alike. So thank you again, guys, and all the best for the new year. Bye.